Good morning and welcome to Money Wisdom, sponsored by Johnson Brunetti. I'm Jillian Andrews. We're teaching you smart ways to manage your money, and joining us now with expert advice is Eric Hogarth, a certified financial planner and senior partner at Johnson Brunetti. Eric, thanks for being here.
Great to be here. Thanks, Jillian.
All right, today we're diving into why it's so important to create a diverse and balanced investment portfolio. First, you say people should not make their retirement dependent on the performance of a single investment.
Yeah, we know the basics. You don't put all of your money into one thing. It is very exciting if it is one thing that does amazingly well. It is a disaster if it's one thing that does amazingly poorly. And a lot of times people will do that at work. Well, I work there, and so I really understand their stock better than the average person. And maybe you do, but maybe you don't. And that's a way that you can lose a ton of money. And that's how things like Enron, which I realized was a while ago, but people lost all their money as a result of doing that. So do not do that.
Yeah, similar, our next bullet is that you need to spread risk and avoid putting all your eggs in one basket.
Yeah, so not only just one stock, but don't put it all in the stock market. Don't put it all in the bank. Don't put it all in real estate. Don't put it all in gold bars buried in your backyard. Like, you want balance in what you're doing because we don't know what's going to happen. And the only thing we can guarantee is we don't know what's going to happen. So you need different options out there.
Yeah, I want to make sure you have lots of, like you just said, options. And then third is to allow for long-term growth potential while also mitigating short-term losses. What does this mean?
Yeah, I mean, so you've got money that you need to spend this weekend on groceries. Don't take risk with that money. You have money you're not going to spend for 30 years. Well, you can take risk with that. Well, I don't want to lose any money. I know you don't, but things, you know, I mean, that's how the stock market can work, is you can't time the market, but time in the market usually works. So make sure you have balance. Money today, money for later.
All right, and lastly, a general rule of thumb is to help reduce taxes and associated fees.
Yeah, I mean, fees are huge, right? None of us have a problem paying a fee when we're getting good value. Lots of people don't know the value they're getting, nor the fee they are paying. So then how do you help but feel ripped off? So you need to know what you're paying, and you might be paying a big fee, but if you're getting massive value, worth it. You might have a low fee and it's garbage, you're getting ripped off. And the same thing with just being mindful of growth. Again, that balance of what's for today, what's for later, have different options, because we don't know, again, what's going to happen.
Yeah, absolutely. Want to make sure you have lots of different options. Now, as always, a book offer for our viewers. What can people get this week?
It's called Finding Your Balance, and it talks about this stuff. And one thing you just asked that I didn't directly answer is taxes are huge, too. As we spend so much time running around looking for a better rate of return, well, if you're paying it all out the door in taxes, you're just spinning your wheels, and it's frustrating. So it's called Finding Your Balance. It talks about all these things. You can go to moneywisdomtv.com to get it. It's absolutely free, and it talks about different things you should be thinking about, whether you're in the saving phase or the spending phase or the any phase. So Finding Your Balance, moneywisdomtv.com.
Eric, as always, so much valuable advice. Again, that is moneywisdomtv.com. For Connecticut's Morning Buzz, I'm Jillian Andrews. We'll see you next time.